Yo, 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 it's your boy CB Jamrock back at it again with another one. And we got episode 7 of Dr. Stone Science Future Part 2. Or Science Future Season 4 Part 2. Whatever. Last episode, them boys figured out that the little stone the machine that turned people to stone. It wasn't just one big machine. It was millions of them that rained down at one point and spread their effects across the entire earth. Most of them burned up after that one big bang. A diamond is the machine's catalyst. Now, they've got the team back at the cornfields. They managed to make a couple diamonds. Now it's all about how if they can polish it, shape it, and get it inside of the one that the clockmaker got. They can use it to maybe freeze the enemies at that base, take over. Since the little machines, when they were coming back into re-entry, they weren't picked up on the radar. They realized that they were stealth. They can't be picked up by radio waves, so they covered their ship with them. And not only do they have a bunch of backups to tinker with, they also covered their whole ship with them, which means now they just created their own stealth ship, a completely invisible to radar ship. So now it's a race against time. Can they now get back to, get back to the base before Stanley and them catch them? And since Stanley won't be able to find them, it's race against time. So let's get into it.
We really did it. We made a diamond.
Yeah! It's like printing money. We're all gonna be filthy, stinking rich. Senku's a genius.
We can finally relax, at least for a minute. I hope it's okay that our diamonds are as small as grains of sand.
Size doesn't matter in this case. What counts is that they're 10 billion% diamonds.
It's finally coming together. Our goal's within our reach. We're resurrecting the power of Medusa.
All right, we've got the diamonds, so now what? I guess we just shove them inside a Medusa and say the magic words?
We're not exactly at that step yet.
Our little diamonds aren't nearly big enough to match
Yeah.
the size of a Medusa battery. Is there something we can do to make them bigger?
Negative. We can't possibly make one big enough synthetically. Which is why...
What?
we're gonna dig up some natural diamonds, too!
No way! But if all that grueling work was pointless, why'd you have us do it?
It was a massive undertaking. I'll murder you! Simmer down, morons. We need both types to make it work.
Boom! You'll find him here! Send out an expedition team from Zena's fortress. It'll take him about a week to make it there. The place is called Blossom Park. It's got a lava dome and still volcanoes and cinder cones. Oh, and not to mention, super dope stratovolcanoes. It's like a supreme pizza, yo! And I'm supremely jelly because the last time it erupted was in the early 1900s and it spewed kimberlite everywhere. I saw it myself, real kimberlite ore. There wasn't much back then, but it's been a few thousand years, so we're toad Scooda.
Come again?
Translation. She's got us covered. This geographer knows where we can find some natural diamonds. Who's in the mood for a fun quiz? And a battle between natural and synthetic diamonds. Which of the two do you think is stronger?
That's way too easy. It's gotta be natural.
There's no way it's harder than the crap we cooked up with pure science.
Ah, there it is. The unfounded belief that natural must inherently be superior to man-made. It's rather ironic. The one who has lived without the benefit of our 21st century learnings readily came to the correct conclusion.
Basically, Chrome is right that synthetic diamonds are harder. That's 10 billion points for Dr. Chrome. Diamonds are the hardest substance in the known world, and you can only cut one with another diamond. That's why we need the synthetic version. It's actually harder than the natural stuff. We're gonna use a ton of synthetic diamond dust to make sandpaper.
Ah! I get it now. We need those tiny fake diamonds so we can grind down and polish a big natural one. Without either, we wouldn't be able to craft a battery that fits perfectly in a Medusa.
You want me to craft a diamond that's exactly identical to the provided sample? Best to leave it to the professional. Now prepare to witness true precision and polish made manifest.
Hey, sounds good. We'll be cheering you on since it's about all we can do anyway.
Damn.
Poor thing may never get used to us, ladies.
Let's say this Joel fella manages to make a
Damn.
diamond battery and then tells us everything we need to know about how to craft one. I still don't see how we can make it happen.
Hate to say it, but we don't even have diamonds. Also, where exactly is our stealth ship headed next?
It's Obvi to Arasha!
Ara what?
Good work. You win. That's 1 quadrillion points for you. Arasha, a city in Brazil born of the big-ass Amazon forests and ridiculously long rivers, which gave rise to miraculous mineral veins. A ton of rare metals drifted there and accumulated over time, making it a genuine marvel, a stone sanctuary.
It has metals necessary for rocket engines, ones that cannot be procured anywhere else.
It has loads of diamonds and other precious gems, too. In short, that's where we'll build our super alloy city.
That's convenient. We were planning to build a city there anyway. And it happens to have diamonds, which we need to make Medusa batteries. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Surely you guessed that would be our final stop in South America.
It's inconceivable Senku would fail to acquire the essential materials. After all, we're both rocket scientists.
Can you hear it? Some kind of static from their transmission.
I don't know what it is, but it's man-made. This pattern's consistent and intentional.
He hijacked the fledgling science team's signal. Zeno is sending us a message. He must be trying to warn us about something important. Radio jamming, a stealth ship, maybe even anti-radar missiles.
Impossible.
Never say never. I wouldn't underestimate them. Zeno's sending out a warning, so there must be a good reason. That message he blinked in Morse code when they were making their getaway.
We're going to Arasha.
Turn around! We're done playing chase with the kids. Instead, we'll beat them to their next stop.
Once I devise a way to craft diamond batteries, the petrification beam will forever be in humanity's grasp.
We're finding some diamonds and making a battery. Then we'll equip our S-tier weapon. Our anti-Stanley measure.
Ooh, it's a race against time. Damn, this is getting spicy.
The battle will go down deep in the Amazon. Within the stone sanctuary.
Well, damn.
I may regret asking, but is there a reason we're building a sturdy as all get out fortress?
It's so we stand a chance in our final battle against Stanley.
He's gonna chase us down all the way out here? Stanley knows where we are? I mean, not that I'm afraid of him or anything. I'm just curious.
Our pal Dr. X was doing mischievous things with our radio signal. His claws were a tiny bit magnetized.
Your little plan is contingent on luring Stanley to this location, is it not? Either way, it'll be the same outcome.
It's the same my ass. We lost a shit ton of time with that.
Ha ha! No matter! It's the ship that we want!
What does the ship have to do with anything? I don't understand.
Think about our next move. It involves crossing the Great Atlantic as we travel around the world. We can't do that without a proper ship.
Nailed it. The Perseus is our only option. We're gonna take down Stanley and his crew and reclaim the Perseus.
Hijacking the ship, boy.
Stanley will be trying to take us down and reclaim Zeno. We both have similar goals in this race of ours. We're gonna have to settle this thing here at the finish line.
Ooh, this is about to get spicy. You gotta give me at least the start of the fight now. Come
How
on.
do you see this going, Tsukasa? Our brutal war with Stanley?
Not well. It's clear that your wound from Stanley's bullet hasn't healed. Neither is mine. Our only other fighters are Kohaku and Ukyo. Potentially Max. We don't stand a chance against a fully equipped U.S. commando.
It's not really going very far, is it?
This is our plan to beat Stanley? I'm pretty sure we're today.
We'll be properly sniped before they're in range, and that will be the end.
Here we go. 50 meters, 1 second! Now that's how you make a Stanley trap. We can set these things up everywhere. 50 meters, 1 second!
I predict lots of misfires. We'll have to set up a bunch of these Stanley traps.
Our strategy heavily depends on the size of our arsenal. How many petrification devices rebooted with new diamonds will we be able to prepare before he finds us?
You don't need a bunch of them. You just need enough to stall them, while you place the actual ones more closer to the base.
We'll use a water wheel to polish our diamonds.
Try to keep the heat to a minimum. We don't want to stand out. Easy. We just need to unleash Katsuki's fury.
We've got a problem. Somehow it's one that even furious flexing won't fix, and I'm afraid it's about our precious friend Medusa.
Huh?
The inside is way too intricate and tiny.
I'm starting to think it's not possible to open these things without breaking them.
That's just the start. We have to replace the insanely tiny diamonds with brand new ones. Even our pro watchmaker is struggling. Joel doesn't seem to have figured it out yet.
It's foolish to think we can make enough for that machine gun attack Senku thought up. I'm starting to doubt we'll even get 1 or 2 finished before the enemy catches up to us.
Here it is! I run at them with a Medusa in hand, then I just go ahead and petrify all of them! 100 meters, 1 second!
So your big plan is to charge at them and self-destruct?
Just pour some revival fluid on me before the victory party!
There's a 10 billion% chance that your dumbass would get shot.
I'll just tough it out until I'm petrified!
Have you ever heard of a headshot?
Self-destruct?
Yeah, nigga.
I've got it. A surefire plan. Inspired by Taiju. All of us self-destruct together. The moment we see Stanley coming. Let's do 3,000 meters in 1 second! One of us stays super far away from the battle. Afterwards, they revive everyone on our side.
Whoa, good thinking. That's genius.
Way to go, Chrome! We're gonna win!
There's just one problem to solve. What if our Medusa carrier gets shot before they can set it off? Not only does our whole plan fall apart, but it's practically handing the device over to Stanley.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. At least not one that good old science can't solve. We'll station the Medusa and one of our speakers deep in the watchtower. As for the microphones, we'll place a nasty number of them around the fortress. As soon as we're under attack, one of us just needs to shout into a mic.
Let's do 3,000 meters in 1 second!
That horrible technology nearly wiped out humanity. Now we've managed to transform it into our very own guardian angel.
Pretty much. But first, we still need to reboot the petrification device. Then victory is ours.
Maybe these aren't normal diamonds. What makes them special? It's been a while and we haven't heard a peep from our watchmaker. It's starting to feel like a lot of wasted effort polishing all these diamonds for nothing. Good thing I'm made of pure grit so I won't give up just cause the going gets tough.
This is definitely not for nothing, you old geezer.
Hey!
Joel the Pro is clearly struggling. and our own master craftsman is stumped even with a bunch of samples to work with. Which can only mean we're overlooking something important, and that information is worth its weight in gold.
Woohoo! This old man is proud of you, Senku! You actually gave a good pep talk for once!
Are you kidding?
There's no way in 10 billion years something encouraging would slip out of Senku's mouth, right?
You make him sound like some kind of monster. Although I kinda see where you're coming from.
Huh. He's just bluntly stating the facts like always. This is the essence of trial and error. Stacking up errors means we're making progress, plain and simple.
Toad's true.
Let me think. We figured out that the diamond can't have even the tiniest flaw. Isn't that right?
Yeah, no worries there. The diamond batteries you're making are tough as shit. Like a bad amount of toughness. If anything, they're even harder to crack than the ones they're replacing.
That's it.
Thanks for noticing! I haven't lost my touch! I cut them all to perfection, so there's no chance of them cracking.
That's it.
That's the difference. As a craftsman myself, I know full well how easy it is to cut these beauties in a way that prevents them from cracking. So what happened?
I see cracks here.
It's true.
Halves!
Cleavage planes with weak atomic bonds, running right along the line at the point. I must say, it's truly elegant.
Wow.
Meaning that flaw is intentional in channeling something.
Now I'm getting fired up. This
So
one's gonna be hard
so is
as
it
hell,
two
but
halves
incredibly satisfying.
made whole?
We're on the right track this time. We're gonna figure out how those batteries work.
I sure wish there was some way we could tell Joel what we just discovered. Sharing our information is the surest way to get this done in time.
True, but it's too risky to use the radio.
We can't reveal our location to Stanley. At least not until we're ready for the final showdown.
We're in a race against time.
The moment they arrive, they'll act without hesitation. They'll shoot each and every one of us dead.
Well then, all we've got to do is finish fixing the Medusa before they get here.
If we can do that, we win.
They wasn't gonna give me a good show, and let me have let me have a little bit of the fight at the beginning. But interesting. So the diamonds that we're using to power the thing, were they made specifically weak, or is it two halves? Two half diamonds put together to make a perfect diamond, but with that flaw. Why would he have that flaw? That allow the current to pass through better because of that flaw. But damn, boy, this is getting tough. But next week's episode is gonna be crazy. Obviously, the plan is gonna have to have little. I want to say have a little bit way out there away from the battle. I think they should have. Can. What they need. I wonder if that diamond, could they create like a diamond box that would reflect the rays? I think that'll work. That way, they need her away from the battle, but without being noticed. That's the problem. Because Stanley is not dumb as to just charge head first. He's not gonna do that. Obviously, he's gonna scout because he's gonna figure it. He's gonna scout the situation first because he's gonna try to figure out what the hell y'all have planned before he rushes in. He's not dumb enough to think that y'all don't have some kind of strategy to stop him. So, if he scouts y'all for at least a day and not see the little one, then he's gonna be like, okay, she's not there. Where the hell is she? Then he's gonna go start looking around. And if she's spotted hiding out somewhere, before they attack, then their plan goes up in smoke. Now, what they could do is have her hiding out, and she hides out somewhere where there's only one path, and she can set up a bunch of those Medusa traps. Have one actually having and give her her own working Medusa, that she can, chunk just in case. But the Medusa ray moves through walls, so unless she can throw it far enough away from her over Stanley and them to hit them, that ain't gonna cut it either. Oh, ooh, this is gonna be tough, boy. It's gonna be a good fight. I doubt once they turn him to stone, they gonna leave him. They'll probably finish building the city and then move on to the next thing. Probably carrying Stanley and them. With them. They might even unthaw Stanley, to be honest. Because they could use him. Keep everybody else stored away. But I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out. But anyway, another great episode. Well, they didn't know how to keep you suspenseful in Dr. Stone. Damn. But anyway, that is it. And we on to the next one. Peace. Full episodes on Patreon. Link in the description.